so confusing how these guys pick maps, really. I'm gonna go ahead and start the pod. So, hello guys, welcome to Level Up TV. You are listening to NVC, and this is the JeeSports Quake Live 1v1 Invitational, the first invitational actually from this company. So we're all pretty excited about this. 150 euros, 50 euros, and then 400 JeeSports credits will go to the top 3 players of this tournament. First match here is going to be Killsen against uaReaper. What a tasty match to start this one off. Reaper, one of the up-and-coming talents, I would say. The Quake Live scene. Issue will be joining me later on when he's finished doing whatever he is actually doing. And stream today provided by Slowby of Icebox. So thank you very much to Slowby for stepping in to help out. We've got people doing CTF and TDM later on, so yeah. Big thank you to Slowby. Looking at the maps, we've got Killsen pick ZTN. uaReaper, I think, pick Arrowwalk, and that should leave T7, I think. We'll see. That sounds about right. And Reaper did smart to remove Battleforged. We were seeing how strong Killsen was, and that was actually on the fall-in. Talking about Battleforged, it was actually one of the maps that moved long ago and has recently made a return here today. I think there's been some changes, so I'm looking forward to seeing it played, but to the first map we do go. It's going to be ZTN, aka Bloodrun. What almost a slow, not a slow paced match to start off with, I'd say a medium paced one. Interesting to see sort of form Killsen's in. Just didn't perform as well as he wanted to. World Finals. And here we go, live on the first map. Killsen up against uaReaper on Bloodrun. Let's please follow Killsen off the spawn. It looks like he's going to pick up that lower yellow. Actually, Reaper's going to catch him out straight away. Should pick up the flag and take the Mega. So watching Reaper now as he makes his way towards that red armor. Should actually have full map control. Killsen probably getting the upper yellow spot. No, he's behind the grenade launcher. And Reaper knows exactly where he is. He's actually going to drop down on Reaper. Very ballsy move here, but it looks like Reaper should be able to get out of here. Terrell's picking up that second flag, so very strong performance by Reaper to keep this one up. And actually Killsen coming in with that pummel, going to got one of those frags, so only leading by 1 and put himself in a good position here for this red. Reaper doesn't have anything in hand. Killsen's going to look to delay the red as much as possible. Reaper may look to grenade jump up and would do well to just delay it as much as possible so he can get in on one of these yellows. That's what I think he's going to do. Yeah, there we go, moving down towards that lower yellow, which is spawning. Killsen going to catch him out with that rail. Reaper needs to be very careful here, needs to find some HP. But let's stick on Reaper for a bit as he plays out of control on ZTN. And those 225, so to a fairly decent stack, and playing this very nicely at the moment. So needs to position himself for this red. Killsen, they're not going to miss with that rail. May even come charging through the teleport here after. He's actually going to look for the rail onto Reaper. Just connect 1-1, 2-1 off the spawn as well. What a great place to pick up the spawn as well. Could even convert, but actually hasn't gone that aggressive. He's going to play very slow and expect Reaper to go to the rocket, but Reaper double bluffing towards that upper and Killsen delaying red here. Now we do have that, still have that difference between the red and Mega, which is exactly what Killsen wanted to do. But just perhaps making a little bit too much noise there. He needs to get out of there. We all know how strong Killsen is with that route. There's the Mega pickup. Now I'm going to move over towards red Killsen. Actually, Reaper's going to be caught out. Dragon. Even though that's happened, it could be a good opportunity here for Reaper if he can get out of there, but he's staying a bit too long, and Killsen has that HP and armor to just rocket jump up. And I just have a feeling Reaper's just getting caught out. He's got to be careful. We've got the red and mega spawning at the same time. He's going to go down here. Killsen, he's in a pretty decent position to pick up the spawn frag here as he forces it by that upper grenade launcher, and he's going to give up red and actually going to give up mega as well as Killsen has that locked down. Again, going to pick up a frag here, 5-1. Killsen in a great position off the spawn as well. But he only has 65 points of armor. This yellow's going to bring him up to 100. We got red in a second. Reaper doesn't have the rail, but he could catch him out with the LG. But Killsen is not going to miss that rail and should make the 6 frags now. Trying to force that spawn by the railgun. It's not going to happen for him. Like, red and 15 megs in a couple. Killsen's down there already. And really, Reaper just needs to pick up a rocket launcher, which Killsen's going to be trying to deny here. And then just play by the shards or by the upper 50 and just pick up some yellows. Stack up a little bit. There's the upper yellow for him. He needs to get towards that rocket launcher, but as I say, that's what Killsen's going to be looking to deny, because if you don't have a rocket launcher here on ZTN, you just can't defend yourself if your opponent comes in aggressive. And actually, Killsen heard uaReaper there, he just finally picked up that rocket. Killsen will also miss the railgun, so going to watch Reaper for a little bit, as now he has 100. You got Mega in a few seconds, red shortly afterwards. Killsen will have enough time to perhaps rocket jump up, but I think he's just going to look for the rail. Which is what he's doing. Look, you can hear the rail buzz on Reaper's screen. He's actually going to start off with that first direct rocket, but you know, Killsen just too stacked after that Mega. Going to be able to pick up the frag, and 200 now. Reaper picking up the yellow, but takes a rail for his effort. Now he has to be busy picking up some yellows again, and just not... You know, that was a good opportunity for Reaper. Just not sure why he perhaps dropped down. He didn't need to. Red and Mega same time. This time Reaper's lower and Killsen's top, actually. Gonna go 1 for 1, and if Reaper can get this up a yellow here without Killsen going through, and Killsen hasn't gone through the teleporter, this could be a good chance for a comeback. We've got 5 minutes remaining, or just about, a 6 frag difference, and obviously in ZTN it is a very hard map to come back from, and especially if you're going up against that LG, your rockets have to be phenomenal. Reaper down to 41 though, Killsen coming out of that with 40 armor, so a little better off, and Reaper,
5-minute warning.
wasted opportunity. Just great play by Killsen to capitalise on that with the LG. Up to 100. Should get the Mega as well. Reaper's gonna... He's actually very early for this red. Killsen's gonna have time on it and probably get caught out. Reaper's actually in the most awkward position to stay away from there. Killsen's gonna catch him out. Had Reaper been in the other corner, he would have perhaps baited Killsen to jump over. But I guess Reaper was expecting Killsen to come through the tally. A pay for an 8-1 now. Good off the spawn here, Killsen as well. Go to Killsen. A lot of time before that red as well. Even this time Killsen isn't going through the teleport, he's going to use the rocket jump to shards and catch Reaper out. We're surely sticking around that pillar. Up 9-1. Red and Mega, same time. Let's see if Reaper can pick up a yellow. Actually caught Killsen out here, but it'd be silly to stick around for the fight. Why he's going for this, I don't know. Killsen down to 18 though, but still, that was just a ballsy move, you know, 50-50 chance, and I guess maybe with 4 minutes remaining, you had to do that, but there was only one way out of that fight for Reaper, and that was with low HP, even if he got the frag, and there's just no way to build a comeback. Killsen picks up that Mega, takes a couple of rails from Reaper. If he can finish him off, now that rocket's going to hit down to 19, so again, even if he picks up the frag, he would have been in an awkward position to back. I guess what Reaper has to worry about is second map is error walking. Killsen's been hitting all of these rails as you would expect from perhaps the rail god in Quake Light. He's going to hit some of his own. First frag. After picking up those original 2 at the beginning of the game. But again, that LG Killsen's holding Reaper back, not going to matter. He should just jump up, don't give away red armor. He's giving it away. Killsen 100 now. Another small mistake there by Reaper. Situation, I wouldn't worry about forcing spawns, I would just worry about picking up as much armor as you can so you can go on a rampage. if he did earlier. Mega will go to Killsen. There's going to be no way back here for Reaper on this first map. Not now, anyway. To put the kind of stats into perspective, Killsen has 13 reds, Reaper has 2. Killsen has 16 yellows, Reaper has 11. So I mean, even though Reaper's on the defense, he's not doing well at all on the yellows. Mega's 10 for Killsen, 3 for Reaper. But I mean, the damage output by Reaper hasn't been too bad. He's done 2,500. So, yeah, you know, Killsen winning out on that LG to rocket battle. Second map error walk, as I said, I'm favouring Killsen again. I think Reaper, given that he's probably hitting higher rail accuracies at the moment, no, he's actually lower now, but he was for the majority of the game. I think Reaper has a chance. He's wasting opportunities like he has been on this map. And I'm expecting a similar scoreline, if not worse. Playing off his last 30 seconds. Feel good frags.
Impressive.
I mean, just that kind of situation there, I'm just surprised Reaper doesn't stick around for the extra millisecond. Still going to pick up a frag to make it 5 to win this one, but I mean, at the end of the game, Killsen's just going to be happy to just run at you. I would have expected Reaper just to stick around. 14 to 5 here on first map.
Vote now. Vote. Prepare to fight.
As we go live straight away here on Error Walk, let's watch Reaper off the spawn, who really has to come back here to make it into a best of 3. He's going to get the Mega off the spawn, Killsen going to come aggressive with that machine gun, and Yellow probably going to be a little bit more stronger considering the armor will help. Although Reaper's still looking stronger, we've got red armor spawn and Killsen's in position, he has the railgun, so I think right now Killsen's going to be more bothered about denying that railgun from Reaper. Although, saying that, let's look for the push in high here. The rail should be able to hit the other one. No, he didn't. It's only a matter of time now until he gets his frag. Not much for Reaper to pick up, and there he is looking for this railgun onto Yellow. T1 HP for Reaper, so very cautious to pick it up. We'll hit that railgun still. One rail will finish him off. There's the first frag. Mega will go in favour of Killsen. Killsen will also pick up the rail off the spawn. Can't move towards red because that's where Killsen's going to go. And the question you always have to ask yourself here on Aerowalk is, how do you play defensive? You see some players stay alive for 5-6 minutes, and I just don't know how they do it. Play very, very slow and not stick in the open. And look, Killsen's even managed to get this yellow, so we're looking at full map control, and very bad at the moment for Reaper. You've got a few seconds difference in the red and the Mega. Killsen probably going to look to position himself more for the Mega than the red, although now he's seen Reaper at the red. It wouldn't surprise me if he charges over there first. No, he actually is going to let it go to him, which is interesting. Still take the Mega, but Reaper getting a lot more than he perhaps should have, although even though that was the case, still going to go down 5-0. Rocket up this morning. We just see Killsen play that position here on Aerowalk so well by that teleporter, railing towards Rocket, even Rockets towards Rocket. Just annihilation, as you perhaps would expect from Killsen.
Impressive.
It wouldn't surprise me if we'll see a good game early. 8-0 up on air or if one player gets 8-0, it's certainly possible to come back. But oh wow, nice air rocket. Another rocket that will pick up the frag here for Reaper. He's only got 15, the 225s were just taken. Mega's in 20 seconds, so there's going to be a 25 to the left. He will convert. There's a 25 below as well, but there's also one by the railgun. He's going to let Yellow go away to Killsen. And really, he can't let anything else go. We've got Mega in 10 and he has to get it. We're going to catch Killsen up by this LG, but Killsen's LG is just too strong. Going to pick up that frag. We've got Mega in a few seconds. He's also probably going to convert here as he will do. Pick up the Mega, that rocket again for a second time. He needs to just gamble and drop down to the Mega, and that's a small mistake to drop down. With only 12 HP remaining, he may as well have just gone all the way. But Killsen's going to go for it. 225 should be waiting for him behind, but he's actually looking for the frag. He knows he can take a railgun. Remember guys, railgun does do 80 damage, but if you've got armor, it does around about 25-30. I can't remember the exact number, but that's why you see players like Killsen perhaps sticking around for an extra shot, despite, you know, perhaps appearing as if they don't have enough HP. So that splash is going to finish off Reaper to pick up a 12. Should convert. No, he's going to miss the rocket. He doesn't stick around for the red. He decides to go for the red first. That's the smart decision because considering he didn't have any armor. Again, more rockets by like
Impressive.
slowly but surely, Killsen's getting a full map lock again. Red and Mega at the same time. Reaper's going for this red armor, and I have a feeling Killsen's going to look for that frag rather than go straight for the Mega. Can't do it. Not sure why he's not going aggressive with the LG. Finally switches to LG. Now he's going to make sure he doesn't spawn at red armor before going for Mega. That's what he was trying to do, and actually Reaper's going to do a good job to drop down onto it, but you know, he has no armor and he shouldn't be sticking around for this fight. Killsen doesn't have much HP, but all Reaper has is a rocket launcher. There's the rail from Killsen, 16-2 now. Get out the teleporter. 17-2, looking for that spawn frag, and Reaper's delaying his spawn, perhaps to type, but actually gonna gift him life almost. But again, rails coming out from Killsen, 18-2. 18-2, and can you miss is perhaps the appropriate response there. Killsen hitting a 52% Elgin. Only 26 LG, but that rail and rocket's been what's dealing with damage here for Killsen. Sorry.
Five-minute warning.
Fucking A, 25 HP for Killsen. There's nothing Reaper can really do to go aggressive. That rail could help if he can hit it. Killsen's gonna get the Mega. Just he was hit by that railgun. 18 frags in 4 now. I'll tell you what, if Reaper could come back, I will eat my socks. That's how unlikely it is, so just playing for brownie points, I guess. So that red armor. Mega will go to Killsen, but if Reaper can hit a couple of railguns, that yellow's going to be eliminated, and maybe Reaper can pick up a frag. He really needs to make sure he doesn't give up red position, which is spawning in around about 12 per second, and those direct rockets are not going to help him at all. There's this 20-second frag, and rocket almost connecting again. And small tip for the guys that don't play Quake too much: if you do spawn there, don't hold right. Don't run straight towards the rocket launcher, because that's what happens. And I see a lot of people actually, if they spawn by that upper rocket launcher, they like to jump, to strafe, circle jump, or whatever the hell you want to call it, towards that upper rocket launcher after spawning. You will get hit by a railgun, so if you get that spawn, just back up. Go towards yellow. Slow yourself down a bit. Look at Killsen's positioning, he's just standing behind this column waiting for Reaper to come in aggressive. And there's that LG against Reaper's rockets again. It's actually going to pick up the frag. Seven HP. Reaper's going to pick up the frag this time. Let's see. Come on, Reaper. I want 10 frags. I've got 2 minutes. It's the 5th frag. Yellow's up for him. Down below then. It's a rush towards red. So just go lower level. Actually going to catch Killsen and the telly frag. Thankfully it worked out in his favour. He got red in a couple of seconds. He should be able to get this. 3 as well. And actually going to try and catch Killsen out by this rocket launcher. That's a smart move as he picks up that frag. Actually he would do well just to leave red up on his spot and get mega now. As he fails the jump over, he was actually probably going to have a win mega as he faffs around. I mean the game's over, but it's been similar mistakes to that. This is where it mattered, where you could pick up a few extra frags. The ink slips up and so just come straight back to your face. He hits a grenaded face load of LG.
One-minute warning. Impressive.
But I wouldn't count Reaper out with any Quake Live 1v1. As I said at the beginning of the game, he's one of those up-and-coming talents in Quake Live, and he keeps playing. There's no doubts that he will eventually put with some of the best. Definitely has the railgun aim. Perhaps lacks a little bit on the LG, which I think he needs to work on as well. I mean, he was taking some rocket versus LG fights, and Killsen was winning, and in those situations perhaps you just need to go one-on-one LG, and I guess he just doesn't feel comfortable enough. I guess most people have seen the new Quake Live update coming. 10% hitbox increase, so more prominent that you're able to aim. There you go, Reaper saying you can win with such a shape in the cup. So yeah, first match here on Level Up TV. Goes in the way of Killsen. Not sure what game we're going to be moving on to next, but please stay tuned here on levelupyourgame.net and